What is up, guys? 10th time is a charm. Keep getting freaking interrupted trying to record this freaking thing. So, 3 things before I start the video off. 1. PS4. It's very loud. If you hear it, I'm sorry. I'll try to edit it out, but if not, I'm sorry. 2. I'm kind of battling this head cold thing. If I sniff or sound weird, I'm sorry. 3. You guys aren't watching my videos. I posted a couple in the last couple days. If you could watch those, that'd mean a lot. I know it's more my fault because I haven't been posting on the daily, but if you could take a look at those, that'd mean a lot. Alright, now, so, my former best friend Bryce, he loves cars. This isn't no clickbait story thing or whatever, you know. Freaking, this actually happened. It was crazy. It was pretty cool, kind of scary, all that other stuff. Now, my best friend Bryce, former best friend, he loves cars, loves them to death, and he had this 2006 Mustang. Now, there's been times where we've driven fast before and all this other stuff. Like, we've gone like over 100 on the highway, we sped on regular streets, stuff like that, but this time it was different. So we pull up to this red light, and this guy in this huge ass pickup truck, like this thing's huge, this pickup truck is huge, pulls up in this huge pickup truck, and he looks at us, and he sees that we're looking at his huge ass pickup truck, because we're like, holy shit, this thing's huge. He's obviously compensating for something, and you know, he's compensating for something, so he had to rev that engine once or twice, and immediately my former best friend Bryce, he starts getting excited. He's all like, you know, holy shit, you know, that engine sounds really nice and all that other stuff. So, you know, Bryce starts to rev his engine a little bit. The other guy, he starts to rev his engine some, and Bryce starts to rev his engine some, and they start going like back and forth. It was like a really long red light, and so they both like look at each other for like 5 seconds, and they like give a nod, and so Bryce is like, hey, you know, Sean, get ready, we're about to race this guy. And I'm like, oh shit, cool, man, you know? Because, like, I've been in, like, I guess you could call them races with Bryce before, because, like, he likes to drive fast, and, like, other people like to drive fast with him. But this was kind of, like, different, because, like, we were both, like, at the red light. It was basically, like, the races you would see in freaking, like, movies or whatever. So, then the light turns green, you know, boom, we're both off. Now, this truck, given its size, because it was like one of those big trucks to where like it can't fit in the parking spaces, like I don't know why people buy trucks this big, but it was like one of those trucks where like if you parked it in a normal parking space, it'd stick out some. And so for this truck size, it was pretty damn fast. So, you know, it started passing us, and, you know, Bryce started to speed up. You know, we're neck and neck going down the street. We're on almost 100 miles an hour, going this fast down, like, one of those 4-lane streets with, like, the yellow lane in the middle. And so, we're going, you know. We're hitting 100 miles an hour now. The guy in the truck next to us, he starts driving even faster. He cuts us off. And like that pisses Bryce off. He's like, oh no, you know, you're not winning this. And so Bryce goes into the other lane, he starts speeding up even more. We're at like 110 miles an hour now. And so we're sitting here, we're both driving, we're starting to pass him some. He's trying to speed up to keep up with us. I don't think the truck can go that fast. And so we like started to pass him. And then it got to the point where Bryce was all like, oh shit, our turn is coming up. Now, I forgot what we were going to do. I don't really remember. I just like remember this part. But he's like, I gotta slow down. So he starts to slow down. The truck zooms past us. The truck zooms past us. And so now, like, I don't know what Bryce did, but he like hits the brake or whatever and drifts around this corner. Now, this is when everything went slow motion. As he's drifting around the corner, I see the truck on our left zooming past us. And then in the turn, as we're turning right, there's this big police truck sitting in the yellow lane in the middle of the street, just chilling there, man. So after we hit this drift at like 90 miles an hour around this corner, we drive past them, and obviously they immediately turn on their sirens and start following us. Now Bryce, like, he starts getting worried. He's all like, oh shit, man, the cops are on us. Should I keep driving? Should I stop? I'm like, dude, why on earth would you stop driving? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You're gonna get us on the news if you start trying to, you know, bring these cops on the chase. You know, just pull over, you know, let them pull us over or whatever. So he's like, all right, cool, you know. So he pulls over, you know, the cops get out the car. There's two of them, you know. They walk up to us. You know, one was like bald and the other had like a hair piece or whatever. It was weird. So they walk up to us and they're just all like, hey, you know, do we really have to tell you why we pulled you over? And you know, Bryce, he's scared. He's scared that he's gonna get a ticket, so he starts kissing their ass because he doesn't want to get in trouble by his parents for getting the ticket. So he's all like, "No, sir, I know exactly what I was doing. You know, I'm sorry." And then the other cop with the toupee, he's all like, "Hey, man, you know, why are you guys driving that fast?" And Bryce was like, "Well, you know, we were like racing this guy, or just trying to show off how fast the car can go. You know, I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be doing that." And like then like the bald cop asked like probably the coolest thing I've ever heard from a cop, you know, because I was already scared in the car because, you know, I didn't want to get shot, because this was around the time where like kids getting shot by people getting shot by cops were all over the news. So, you know, I was just sitting in the passenger seat being quiet. But the cop says like the coolest thing ever. He's just all like, "Hey, you know, did you guys win the race?" And then, you know, I was like, okay, these cops are kind of chill. I could say something. So I was all like, well, you know, I think we won. It was kind of like, I was like, I think we won, but like he was kind of ahead of us. Then we had to do this turn right here. So I think we lost. I'm not really sure. And so they were all like, all right, well, keep the speed at 40, please. And, you know, you guys have a nice night. And I don't know if like Bryce was shocked at the fact that we had just gotten off kind of scot-free with this, but he's just all like, wait, you guys aren't giving us a ticket? And so the cops come back to the window and they're just all like, do you want us to give you a ticket? And, you know, Bryce is all like, oh no, you know, just, you know, surprised that we're not getting the ticket. And the cops, you know, they start getting real with us again. They were just like, hey, you know, guys, we were young like you once. We thought this kind of stuff was fun, but, you know, you gotta be aware that other people are on the road. So, you know, just keep the speed limit at 40. Don't go speeding around here, and have a nice night, all right? And so he was like, oh, okay. And I was kind of mad at Bryce because I was like, why are you... I say with what me and Jacob came up with, we don't say don't look a gifted horse in the mouth. We say don't lick a gifted horse in the mouth. I don't know where that came from, but it's just us being stupid. So I was like, why are you licking a gifted horse in the mouth? And he was like, what? And I was like, nothing. Don't worry about it. But just, you know, just go, you know? And he was like, I'm going to let them go first. And then, like, they kind of pulled up next to us. They're like, oh, you're trying to race us now? And then Bryce got even more excited. He's like, oh my god, you know, can we race you guys? Obviously, they said no. Like, why would they, you know, perform a street race with us? That'd be kind of dumb for them and us. And so, you know, they kind of pulled off. And, you know, after that, we kind of drove. I don't even remember where we drove. I think we went to get food. I think we got food, and then we went back to Bryce's house, and then we just talked about how crazy that was. You know, how crazy it was that, you know, we had that street race and that, like, got pulled over by cops and how that happened or whatever. But I think that's it. I think that's everything that needs to be said. That was kind of the whole story. It was really crazy. But, you know, like I said before, I got stories. So if you want to hear more, you know, look at the video. That'd be nice. Look at the other videos. Like, subscribe, comment. I haven't had a comment on any of my videos, so it'd be nice if somebody commented. And I guess that's it. So, you know, if you liked it, do all that stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Bam!